In an emotional post on Instagram, the veteran wing, who turns 35 in June, said, "The inevitable moment has come knocking on my door and I've welcomed it in for a drink." Knee injury victim Habana, who last played for Toulon in April 2017, added, "It's been more than a year of hoping, trying, pushing and willing to get back on the field for one last time, to taste the sweet victory or encounter that gut-wrenching despair, but it's unfortunately just not to be. I, like most, would have liked my career to have ended differently, but sometimes things don't turn out quite the way we hope for, so at the end of this season, it's time to say goodbye and thank you to the game one so dearly loved." New podcast. Australian Sevens veteran James Stannard and Wallaroos star Grace Hamilton join Nick McArdle, Stephen Hollies and Christy Doran. Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes by clicking here. South Africa's World Cup winner Bryan Habana, has retired. Source: AF was hailed as one of the greatest South African sportsmen of all time by South African Rugby Federation chief Mark Alexander. Habana arrived at Toulon for the 2013-2014 season, playing in 2 victorious European Cup teams as well as collecting a top 14 title. With 124 Springbok caps, he is second in the all-time list only to Victor Matfield, but holds his country's record of 67 test tries, the first coming against England at Twickenham in November 2004. He played a critical role in South Africa's 2007 World Cup triumph, scoring a record equaling 8 tries, but his Springbok career ended on a low note in Florence in November 2016 with a historic maiden 22-18 loss to Italy. He equaled the late New Zealand great Jonah Lomu's 15-try World Cup haul in 2015. He was named World Player of the Year in 2007, and was South Africa Player of the Year in 2005, 2007 and 2012. As a player, Bryan has set the bar incredibly high for succeeding generations. Alexander added on the Federation's website, "He has left behind a legacy of discipline, leadership and professionalism. He and his family can be very proud of all that he has achieved." Bryan Habana and Drew Mitchell celebrate with the trophy following Toulon's European Rugby Champions Cup final win over Clermont at Twickenham. Source: Getty Image. Habana has struggled to force his way back into the Toulon side after undergoing knee surgery last year. He told his Instagram followers, to try and sum up the past 16 years and how quickly they've flown by, or even begin to describe how amazing the journey has been, is impossible. He expressed his thanks to everyone from his family and friends, to his coaches and teammates, but most of all to rugby, because for me it truly is a game made in heaven. Habana signed off by adding, "As a close friend once said, memories are all we have. And I'm immensely grateful for the memories I take with me into the next chapter." The latest sports news, in your inbox daily.